What's up YouTube? It's your boy James back with another banger. And today we're going to take a look at the newly released Air Jordan 4 PSG. So this shoe is a collaboration between Jordan Brand and the UK soccer team Paris Saint-Germain. And this shoe was just released on October 10th with a retail price tag of a whopping $225. Now, anytime Jordan Brand does a collaboration, you can expect the prices to be a little bit higher than their regular general release shoes. And this release is no different. Prior to the release, the resale market for these were kind of high, around like the $400 range. However, since the release, the prices have come down a little bit. But since the stock on these were very limited and a lot of people took L's, there seems to be a lot of people that are going after these now and are willing to pay the resale price. Now, I was super lucky and I actually hit on these on the Nike Sneakers app. Now, I don't get a W on the Sneakers app very often, but this time they really came through for your boy. The Air Jordan Retro 4 is a classic. It's beloved by many and is many people's favorite out of the retro line. And it is one of my favorites. I do love the Jordan 4 because it's classic, iconic, and pretty much any colorway that they slap on this thing looks super dope. So this shoe that we're looking at today does have some differences from your typical Retro 4, and we're gonna dive into that in full detail. So if you love Retro 4s or you're thinking about picking this shoe up, then I hope that this review can help you out. So what we're gonna do in today's video is I'm gonna unbox these sneakers. I'm gonna do a full detailed review. I'm gonna hit you with an on feet, and then I'm gonna leave you with my thoughts on if this shoe is worth $225. If this is your first time visiting the channel, my name is James and I do reviews on sneakers, gear, and sports related items. If you guys could do that thing that I like and destroy that like button, I would really appreciate it. It helps with the YouTube algorithm and puts my videos out in front of more people. And if you're new to the channel or you haven't yet already subscribed, hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I drop a video and you don't miss anything. I'd like to thank all my returning viewers that are watching this video right now, and to all the new subscribers, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for rocking out with me. We're on that road to 500 subscribers. We're growing every single day, guys, and thank you for your support. So as most of you know, getting shoes nowadays is super difficult, and copping on the Nike Sneakers app is probably even more difficult. So with most releases that come out that I want, I put a claim in on the Nike Sneakers app. And I expect the worst, but I hope for the best. And 99.999% of the time, I take a super L on everything. And it's probably the same for most of you as well. However, this time was different. I actually caught a W on the Sneakers app for these PSGs. Now, just getting a regular general release is hard enough, but any collaboration is just almost impossible. So initially, I was shocked. I was like, wow, like I actually got these. And then I started thinking like, was this a shoe that everybody passed on? Is that how I got it? Is that why I got a W? Because nobody else wanted this shoe? And the resale prices before the release were high, like around like $400 or so. And then I was looking on StockX and everything, and like they came down to around like the $300 mark depending on size. So I was like, oh man, like these were just sitting ducks. So I told myself, okay, I'm gonna wait until these come in the mail to check out the quality of the shoe and to see if this is something that I want to keep or not, because I really do like Bordeaux colorways on Jordans. The Air Jordan 7 Bordeaux was one of the first Air Jordans that I got when I was a kid, and I really like that colorway. And then over the past few days, as people were getting their shipments in, I'm in some sneaker groups online, so I'm like, plugged in to see, how people really feel about certain items and stuff like that. And this shoe was actually very limited. There was a lot of people that really went after it, took L's, and are willing to pay resale prices now. But now we're about to see what all the hype is about, and we're about to see if this shoe is really worth $225, which is an astronomical price considering that most Jordans are $190. Yes, I know it's a collaboration, and most collaborations do go for more money, and that's to be expected. But now let's get into it and see if the hype and the price tag actually meet the quality of the Air Jordan 4 PSG. Bam! Alright, so here's the box, guys. So on the top of the lid, you're going to have your Paris Saint-Germain in white with a white Jumpman. On the side of the box, you have a white Jumpman there. This box has a black bottom. And on the other side, you have a white Jumpman there. You have a Bordeaux hole cutout right there. And your size tag reads Air Jordan 4 Retro PSG White Bordeaux Natural Gray. And this is a size 8. Alright, so inside the box you have your white tissue paper, and this has the Paris Saint-Germain logo and white Jordan Jumpman, very small print all over the whole thing. And here we got the shoe. Bam! So here's a cool feature inside the box. They have, looks like a grass playing field because Paris Saint-Germain is a soccer team in the UK. And that's a nice little touch. And it's very glossy too. I really like when Jordan Brand adds these little details to the box. I know the box isn't really like a big deal. You're not really paying for the box, but it just goes to show, the amount of detail and quality that they put into an item when they add these little touches. So my first impression so far, this colorway is clean, man. Very nice. If you're a fan of the Bordeaux Air Jordan 7 or, a maroon colorway in general, then this is something that you're probably gonna like. And so far the materials feel really good. This gray part that's, goes around the front toe box actually feels, kind of like suede. One difference that I've noticed so far off the bat is that this back heel tab is different. If you look at this Air Jordan 4 Retro white one that I have here, this is how the heel tab normally is on most Retro Jordans. And this is kind of like very stiff. Actually, hurts your ankle a little bit, especially if you wear low cut socks. And this one is actually, has quite a lot of movement in it, a lot of play. And it's very soft and buttery feeling. And another thing, this part right here in the mid panel, where they have this mesh, now they have that black background, which I really do think helps, with the appearance of yellowing, because these will yellow. But for some reason, if they put black behind it, it seems to not appear as yellow or not yellow as fast. So right off jump, I'm really impressed with the materials, the way that they feel in hand, the way that it looks. I'm looking for any kind of flaws or anything, which there better not be for $225. But now that I got these things unboxed, let's go ahead and take an up close look at the Air Jordan 4 PSG. So here's our first up close look at the Air Jordan 4 PSG. So starting out at the top, you're going to have your all white leather upper. And then in the middle of the shoe here, you're going to have your white mesh with a black background. And then here, you're going to have your Bordeaux eyelets right there. And you have your black wing that surrounds that. Now coming down to the bottom of the shoe, you have this midsole with the Bordeaux on top sitting on the white where the Air unit is on the black outsole. And then sliding down here, you have that black outsole with the Bordeaux right there. And then you have that gray part that goes around to the toe box. And then you have that right there, it's Paname, which in slang term means Paris. And here's a shot of what your front toe box will look like. Beneath the laces, you have that white mesh again. And then you have all white laces, no other shoelaces come in the box. And then you have your all white leather tongue with your black patch with your white Jumpman and Flight in Bordeaux. The inside of the sneaker is going to be the exact same as the outside. Now coming to the back of the shoe, here you have that Bordeaux and black heel tab. And this actually has a 75 behind it, which is the zip code for Paris, I think. And then you have your Paris Saint-Germain Jumpman logos in black and white. Now, inside the sneaker, you're going to have an all-black sock liner with a black outsole, and it says something in French. And guys, I always cut French class, so I apologize. I do not know what that means. Now, on the back of the tongue, you have your Bordeaux color with your Air Jordan black patch in black with the white lettering that is upside down. Now, on the bottom of the shoe, you're going to have that white part at the top that meets the toe box. Then you're going to have your Bordeaux pod, and then the rest of it is black, except for in the center, you get that white part with the Bordeaux Jumpman in the middle. So far, I'm impressed with the quality of this sneaker. It's actually better than I expected it to be, and the colorway is dope. I really like it a lot. Let me go ahead and throw these things on and show you what they look like on feet. are these Air Jordan 4 PSGs worth $225? You know, it's hard to say what you should do with your money, but I'm going to tell you like this. The quality on this shoe is very good. It looks like the resale price is actually starting to climb back up now that people took L's, and these actually turned out to be very, very limited. So if you're a fan of the Air Jordan 4, or you really like this colorway, and you want to get this in your collection, then yes, paying $225 or slightly above, definitely worth it in my opinion. Out of the box and on feet, these shoes actually surprised me as far as, you know, the quality, the build, and, you know, basically just how much I actually ended up liking the shoe. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving this a very, very solid 8. It actually could be higher, you know, depending on how I feel about it, you know, later on. So drop a comment down below, guys. Let me know, did you actually catch a dub on these limited shoes on the sneakers app or another retailer? Do you love them? Do you hate them? Do you plan on copping some on the resale market? I'm interested to see your opinions on the Air Jordan 4 PSG. I'd like to thank you all for rocking out with me and watching this video. Before you bounce out, if you could do me a huge favor and destroy that like button for me, I would really appreciate it if you haven't already done so. And if you're new to the channel or haven't yet already subscribed, hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you never miss any content on sneakers, gear, and sports related items. And until next video, peace.